So I've often wondered if this shop vac would have enough suction to pull a 3-foot head so I could suck some real fine debris out of the water. Usually we get quite a bit in this corner of the dock, so if this works it would be a nice alternative to getting that up. Unfortunately, I should be doing this first thing in the morning when everything is nice and settled, but I'm going to give that a try now, and then if it works we'll try it again tomorrow morning. Notice it only took about 10 seconds to fill the shop vac up, so you got to move pretty quick. So it didn't take very long to fill that up, but it seemed to have enough suction to do it, so we'll see what the next step is. See how much stuff is. Looks like mostly water in that one. We'll go for try number 2 here. It's interesting, you only need to get about 5 seconds, but it does have quite a bit of pull. A little more debris that time, but yeah, there's definitely a system to this. I'm going to actually move this down farther so I can access it quicker. Okay, we got a bunch right out here. We'll give that a shot, see how that works. Notice this time I'm holding the tube parallel to the bottom to try to get not so much sand. We'll dump that out here and see how much debris we have. Sorry for the poor lighting. It would have been nice if I stood on the other side of the sun and dumped the container to the left rather than to the right. Well, it's interesting. It's definitely needs some work to make it feasible, but the one good thing is it certainly has enough suction power. You just need a bigger capacity to hold it, like a 50-gallon rain barrel. Maybe that's my next step. So I started thinking about this, and if I slow down the intake, in other words, go from a 2-inch hose to a 1-inch hose, that might give me more time and more control on what I'm sucking up. Okay, we'll give the 1-inch a try now. Okay, now we'll see what comes out of this. That's not too bad. You definitely get more time, but you get the big stuff stuck in a small pipe. So if there's no big stuff to clog it up, it may work a little better. So we'll give that another shot here. I mean, if you look inside here, you see a lot of stuff. So it's getting stuff up. Of course, I'm dumping it right back in the lake, but at least it's giving me a test so I can see what's going on now. Let's give it another try right here with this stuff. Sorry, I didn't get any video of me dumping this water out of the canister. I had to get back to working on my boardwalk, which was where I was before I tried this test. That'll also be coming out in a video sometime. Okay, continue the next day from yesterday doing around the house with the mulch. We're up to the lake house, going to do some up here. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring my green garden cart, so I'm going to have to make do with this other cart here. So we'll see how well this goes. Okay, let's move on. What you're seeing here is some cardboard and some paper sacks. That's my wife's idea. So we'll put that down and put the compost on top. After a while, I discovered if I was careful, I could lay this cart on the side and the stuff wouldn't spill out of it, and I could scoop it much easier. Got in a little too big of a hurry here and spilled some, so now I gotta scrape it away from the outside of the edging. Time to clean up the spillage. 3 weeks before I was using a shop vac in the water, my daughter was out here raking it up off the bottom, and then I came out and helped load it up and haul it off into the woods. Later on, my wife came down and helped get some of the leaves out of the water. I even got my granddaughter to come down and help us out. With 4 of us working, it didn't take very long to get it pretty well cleaned up. This pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next videos, I will be back home working on a little pond. I use a pump to siphon the debris from the bottom. We also place landscape rocks around the perimeter.